So, welcome back to Linear Radio, and we're here with
James.
James. Oh, you don't even have the controller. Here you go.
Let's fix that.
Yeah, how is he supposed to play the game, Biafra?
With his mind? No, we have those powers, yeah.
With his mind. So you're a part of the same podcast, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I am with Jopium over here, with the Jopium podcast. I tag along every once in a while.
JSL podcast.
JSL podcast.
Oh, it has like a signature name.
Yeah, he has a state. Yeah.
It's a brand.
Oh, a brand.
We're trying to make it a brand.
Yeah. We feel that.
But yeah, continue.
So yeah, and I join in every once in a while, give my input and just join in with the fun and add to the conversation.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
So, tell me a little bit more about yourself. What do you do?
So I am an illustrator and designer, so I am actually currently working on a comic book.
Oh.
What's the comic book? Can you talk about it?
Yes,
or
I
is
can.
it top secret?
No, it's by all means. I actually had a Kickstarter that was relatively successful for me to get it funded. So the comic is called 60s Rock George Washington from the Future.
Ooh, my
And
gosh.
it is a sci-fi comedic adventure that follows a unicorn 80s rock style protagonist and his female, for lack of a better way to put it, chaperone who keeps them in check while they have wild adventures through the universe.
Okay, well, just from the title alone, I did not predict that that's what the comic book was going to be about.
Yeah.
So that's hilarious, and I'm already interested.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because everybody likes unicorns.
Yeah.
I even have, so are you guys familiar with those folders that they gave out through the 90s that had like the pandas and the dolphins and everything was like extremely colorful?
Yeah, like the Lisa Frank folders. Yeah, listen, you're talking to the upset, like Tom actually was just telling me maybe about a month ago that I dressed like Lisa Frank, threw up all over everything. So, not today, obviously, but usually I'm wearing like the neon dresses with like crazy pattern tights, and he's like, whoa. But yeah, I'm familiar with Lisa Frank and all the wacky, wonderful illustrations.
So I'm actually using that as a sort of inspiration for the first cover.
That's
as
amazing.
a way to draw people in.
Yeah.
Okay. It's actually really interesting.
But aside from that, I do general commissions, illustrations, and I also do design and logo work for mostly musical artists, in very particular the music genre called nerdcore, which is anime, video games, comic books, and anything geeky or nerdy with hip hop.
Okay.
That's awesome. Man, you're a busy man.
You're doing it.
Yeah.
You're doing it.
the thing.
Well,
Whoa.
got the bonus.
Those secrets.
Now you gotta bash those baddies.
But don't let the baddies bash
Yeah.
you.
That one time I jumped.
Yeah,
And I'm just like, oh, I killed it. And it's just like, no, you lost.
You were like,
So, funny story about this game. I actually got this way back when on my for Game Boy, and I fondly remember getting it along with the Game Boy Pocket because it was one of the first games that came out with it.
Yeah.
So I finally remember all the various levels.
I never got into the Game Boy Pocket. Didn't it come with McDonald's or Burger King?
No.
The Game Boy Pocket, I remember it. It was baby small.
Yeah, it was like really tiny.
It was baby
And I was
small.
like, there was a really weird way of acquiring it for some reason.
So that isn't the Game Boy Pocket. So the Game Boy Pocket was more of a slim down version. So do you guys remember the Game Boy Ice?
No. What is
Oh
this?
my gosh. So I might be getting the name wrong, but prior to the Game Boy Pocket came the Game Boy Ice, which was right after the original Game Boy. So they wanted to sort of switch it up and make it interesting. So they added a clear plastic cover for the Game Boy. And after that, they also introduced the Game Boy Pocket, which was a slimmed down version of the original Game Boy. so that it could more easily slip into your pocket when you're out with your buddies and friends, or say you don't want to have this giant bulking Hulk in your pocket just raging out or something,
Right.
and someone mistaking it for something else.
Yeah.
Game Boy Pocket was nice and slim, felt comfortable, everything we'd wanted.
If that makes more sense.
Yeah.
And this was one of the games that I had for it.
I think I had the ice, but it never said ice on it at all. I was just like, oh, it's just my Game Boy. It's just see-through. I can see all the junky wires and the insides.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never had one of those, but I remember my cousins having them.
Yeah, like there wasn't that much good advertisement on it.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, I think the one that I was thinking of was the Game Boy Advance Mini. That's what I was thinking of. That really, really tiny,
That was amazing.
stupid cartridge one you got from
Yeah.
McDonald's. It's like, oh, we want to be edgy and cool and just make this really tiny, useless one that does nothing.
Yeah.
And only lasts for like probably a day of battery life.
Oy.
It's like, why? Why would you make this?
Yeah, most McDonald's products I'm relatively wary of, especially their toys.
Yeah.
So
It's like, I feel
And-
like they
well,
should have got
actually-
sued.
actually, I'm more wary about their food than anything else.
Oh, yeah.
Like the only thing I trust is their French fries, because at least then I know what I'm getting myself into is
Oh,
fried
yeah.
potatoes.
Right. Fried potatoes and oil and salt can't really, hopefully you can't really mess that up. I don't know.
Anything else, there's like, you're gonna die.
You're gonna die. That's very dramatic, man. Anything else, you're gonna die.
You're gonna die in like tasty goodness, but
Yeah.
You're gonna die.
You're gonna die. So.
See, now I want the creators of South Park to take their musical genius and wonderful comedic humor and make a musical about how horrible McDonald's is.
Yeah.
I would watch it.
I mean, I agree with that sentiment. I really hate McDonald's. Except the breakfast, it honestly isn't the worst thing in the world. But the rest of their food is garbage, and I won't do it. So,
yeah, I was gonna like 2 large fries,
yeah.
and I'm like, yep, I'm fat. Oh no.
I'm fat.
So people just look at me weirdly when I do it.
Speaking of like old systems and stuff, we were just talking about how the Game Boy, like back in the day when it didn't have like that LED backlight, and you had to have that little attachment to
Oh
it
my
with like
God.
the magnifying glass and like the
light.
the little flashlight thing above it. I don't really know if that really helped anything.
It did not.
No.
You just got an awkward glare on your screen.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't even see even more.
The worst is when you're on a road trip and the sun's at that like the lowest point where it's still up and you can kind of see, but it's as a kid it's like everything's just gray.
Yeah.
You can't see the screen anymore.
Right.
You tried so hard, but you kept dying, or that Tetris piece kept fitting the wrong way.
Yep.
The bane of my existence.
Also, is linking up your Game Boys to other Game Boys like still a thing, or do we just do that over Wi-Fi now?
Wi-Fi.
Wireless.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought. But I just remember my cousins and I would always like play Pokemon and then actually physically link them up with like cables, you know, on our old Game Boys.
Not too long ago, I actually transferred the Mewtwo that my sister got.
Did you see that?
No.
No.
Oh, what?
The monkey just flew straight up. It's like, what? No one else saw that.
Dang it.
I didn't know what happened. I'm just like, what happened? Did he get a bonus? No. The monkey like. Oh. She just like.
They fell in the hole and they just flew straight
Yeah,
up the
he
screen.
was like, hey.
My people need me.
My people need me. But what was about linking cables?
Yeah, so me too.
Yeah, you were talking about your
Oh
music.
yeah, so I had a couple years ago started to play my Pokemon Red again because I didn't want to fork over the money for a 3DS and get new stuff. I kind of just like playing the old stuff. So I wanted to have bigger, better Pokemon. And I kind of, for one time, transferred all those Pokemon over.
Yeah.
But then my cartridge did the wonderful thing at one point where it decided, oh hey, I'm gonna reset.
Oh.
Oh my god.
So I had to start from the beginning again, which, like I am continuously here. So. The ice levels are so tricky, though.
Yeah, ice levels, water levels, those are like the bane of my existence.
This wasn't that bad after I died like 50 gajillion times.
I swear, well, I don't want to say I'm going to get it, but I like to believe. You know, Rocky's playing in my head, and I'm hoping for the best. But fun story there, I actually have the Rocky original soundtrack on vinyl. So if I ever need that sort of confidence boost.
Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't
You
mean
saw
to
it
interrupt
happen.
you.
Yeah.
What the hell just happened?
This has been happening
was
every
like-
time. God. He's
It's
been,
that same corner that was getting me though.
it keeps
Yeah.
glitching out and the
Yeah,
monkey
I
just
was gonna
flies
say
straight
that.
up.
Yeah, because that was a glitch. Like,
It just stayed and it was
It's
like,
just like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
oh man.
you know that ledge you thought you were gonna make it to?
Nope.
Yeah, it said no. Oh my goodness. So what else do you do, James, besides travel with me? That sounds so weird, but like run around with me.
Right.
What are your hobbies, sir?
So aside from illustration, I also create beats. So
Oh, nice, nice.
so along with working with people in nerdcore artistically, I also do it musically. So I've actually partnered on a couple of collaborations to do some songs with particular artists, mainly around is it Missouri and I want to say Texas.
Yeah.
And yeah, so, and I've also been connecting with a couple of more people here and there, but a lot of my own personal work has been remixes of anime soundtracks, cartoon soundtracks, movies, etc.
Okay.
It's all like hip hop themed.
Yeah,
Where do you find the time? You're so busy. It's great though. It's awesome.
So, recreation doesn't exist for me.
Yeah.
It's all just expression.
Yeah.
It's me doing something all the time.
Yeah.
So, anytime I have to just sit back and relax is a rarity. It's like
Yeah.
it's the glitch in Pokemon Red and Blue to get Mew. That's how rare it is.
Okay. We'd definitely like to hear some of your tracks.
Yeah, if any of you
That'd be
guys
awesome.
like to look up my stuff, my moniker is DJRX78.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be really cool.
T-shirts.
And I do sell t-shirts.
You have t-shirts too?
I have t-shirts,
Oh,
stickers, prints, and so much more.
Plug it.
If you don't
And-
ask him or tell him, he won't tell anybody.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like,
That's true.
I have to interview you now.
It's like the interview inside the interview.
Exactly. But yeah.
It's interview. I don't want to say
Interviewception.
I was about to try to say that.
I get it. You're funny.
I made it funny. Oh man. But where can I get your t-shirts?
So, if you go to my website, www.easterlyart.com, you'll be able to find a bunch of links to my Etsy page, my TeePublic page, and a couple more places where you can find my art.
Okay.
And music, just search up DJRX78 online, and I just died twice in a row. So wonderful ledges do these wonderful things where, well, at least it didn't glitch upward, so I went to the sky. That would have been fun.
I like when it does that though,
Yeah.
low-key. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
I almost want to see you do it again just for fun.
it's like, look at them go. Where are they going?
But I want to be the one that gets past this level, so we can see what else is out there. But, oh man,
That's funny.
vehicle levels are so tough in Donkey Kong.
Well, especially in old games like this. I mean, you never really know what's coming, like when it's coming.
With the
And
gravity.
if it's there all of a sudden.
Yeah, the gravity's not perfect.
Yeah.
Not the perfect.
I appreciate that he has
So-
all the Mario music playing.
Oh yeah.
Charles Martin.
Yeah, Charles Martinet. So our booth is actually located. I don't know if we even have talked about this at all. But our booth right now is located right across from a lot of artists and celebrity signings right now. And Charles Martinet, he's the voice of Mario and Luigi and like other various characters, right?
Yeah.
He's right over there, and he's playing the Mario theme songs while his fans are standing in line waiting to meet him and take photo ops and stuff, which I think is awesome.
But when he first turned it on, it made all the little like coin noises, and then he started dancing, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, no, I've been watching him all weekend. He's great. Like, he seems like a really great guy. He's a lot of fun. Yesterday when he came in and he like put the speaker down on the floor and he set it up, he was all about it. He was very excited. So I love that.
Yeah, I forgot who it was, but someone said they wanted us to try to get him to play Super Mario 3 because we have it.
Oh, man.
Well, with his Mario voice on.
Well, I didn't realize that he was going to be here. Otherwise,
Yeah.
maybe we would have made a different choice. But I don't know.
Yeah, and it's already hard enough to try to get other people that are famous to get in there.
That would be great if
Yeah.
he did that.
But we're also right across from Michael Hogan, who seems like a
Oh,
really
you hit that
awesome guy.
checkpoint.
Oh yeah.
That means you're so close to beating this.
Dude, he's getting all the bugs. He's like skipping all the walls that I hit.
That checkpoint.
Oh, you got the checkpoint?
Yeah, you got the checkpoint.
Yes.
Because everybody likes checkpoints.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have enough time to.
I'm obsessed with Broad City. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty cute.
That's
I'll
what
give you
I came from.
one more chance
Yes.
All right.
to beat this.
Never seen
Yes.
Broad City. I just know that people are like, Yas Queen, and I'm like, where does that come from?
You've never seen Broad City, you have to see it. It's hilarious. I mean, it's one of those shows where either you hate it or you love it. There's really no in between there. But it's about these two women that live in New York, and they're just riots, man.
That's
They,
ironic. I'm actually about to move to
Are you really?
Yeah,
That's
so close.
awesome.
Oh, you got the Kong too. Got the extra
No!
life. Oh man.
That's why you got the extra light.
But that is all the time we have for this episode. But do you want to plug all of your stuff one more time?
Absolutely. So you can find a lot of my artwork at Easterly Art on just about any social media. EasterlyArt.com is where you can find links to my TeePublic page, my Etsy page, and my Facebook and Twitter, Tumblr, etc. And music, you can just look up DJRX78. I actually have half of my first album up for free on Bandcamp if anybody likes to get at that. SoundCloud, I have a lot of remixes up on there. So yeah, DJRX78 at Easterly Art. Come check me out.
Awesome. Thank you for going on the show.
Absolutely.
And we'll catch you guys again next time.